I think I might have missed a few down the rear end here. What do we miss down here? Hi guys, Firmbie with you, and welcome to 15-minute makeover here in Car Mechanic 2015. It's great to have your company. Now the idea of the 15-minute makeover series, guys, is we grab a car out of Car Mechanic and see if we can't repair it up within 15 minutes. Sometimes we're successful, other times we're not, so we'll see how we go on this particular one. We're looking at the Mercedes Benz 300 SL at the moment, and our magic number is 46%. So we'll need to repair up or replace up to that 46%. Now I've taken the liberty of running it through the test path, and it has given us some parts that we've already discovered, other parts that we need to discover along the way. So find and fix running gear problems, so I found some of those. Controlling car feels loose, haven't discovered any of those, and loud exhaust. Obviously we need to find those as well. So let's pop him open, and pop him up in the air I should say, and see what we can find. Now the first port of call is this exhaust here. I wonder if I can reach that, like so. As I was saying in the previous video, guys, if there's anything that you'd like to see in Car Mechanic, just give us a shout out in the comments section. If there's any builds that you enjoy seeing, whether you prefer these 15-minute makeovers or you prefer the full restorations, yeah, just let me know, and I'll see what I can do for you in regards to that. You can actually go back in. He's going to be fine. Yeah, if there's something that I'm not doing right, guys, or you can see I keep missing there, just give us a shout out as well. If you're into your Sims games, guys, there, just don't be shy, just post a link to your particular channel. I'm more than happy to promote any of your channels, whether you're into the car simulator or the city simulators that are around these days, train simulators. Recent ones come out one just come out recently on Steam there. So yeah, bus simulator's another one if you're into that. Yeah, as I said, just let us know what you're into. I'd love to have a look at what you're doing in regards to your Sims game. Doesn't have to be a simulator games. If you're into your gaming like I am, any of your gaming links would be awesome. There's a lot of rubbish here that needs to be taken out too, isn't there? Let's get that inner tie rod out, and that steering rack, up suspension arm doesn't look too terrific either. So we'll rip all these out. Yeah, he's at 23% as well. Don't know whether he's at 52. He can stay in. Unknown condition. Wondering whether we can examine it. %. Yep. So we need to get him out. So as I was saying, yeah, just give us a shout out in the comments section, and more than happy to promote your channel. As I said, whether it's any Sims games or FPSs or whatever you're into. What can I get him out? Something I'm not seeing. Sure, we don't have to take all this rubbish off. What should we do after all that? There you go. 12%. Yep, he definitely need to come out. He's at 52. He can stay there. He's at 50. He can stay there. Let's see, what do we got remaining? Running gear problems. A couple of parts still not discovered. So we've still got parts that need to be discovered. We want examine mode, don't we? Here's a 50%. 49. Curiouser. Parts on the running gear. Running gear. This is that spring over there. Let's have a quick look at that. Okay. Let's just take it out. 49. So he's going to be fine. Wonder whether we can examine this. Aha, here we go. So what we'll do, we put that spring cap and spring back in because he was fine, and then we'll go back to dismantle, and we'll need to take all this brake components off. So we're able to get to the rear axle knuckle housing C. Now hopefully that should be, no, still not parts discovered. What about this for the other side? 55. Now I'm sure you can actually see what I'm missing, but I can't at the moment. I think we're going to be left the same as the last episode, but that where I couldn't actually find the part that I was looking for. So bear with me a moment, guys, and let me find this last remaining part. Alright guys, after a little bit of hunting, I think we might have actually found our culprit down here. It's actually, it looks like that leaf spring plate at 15%. So we'll just pop that leaf spring plate off. We just need to get rid of these zoom in a little bit here and get rid of these U-bolts. And pop that leaf spring plate off like so, and that, try that one. Still not discovered. Oh my goodness, doing really well today. Alright, give me a moment and see what we can find. Alright, we might be on a winner here, guys. I think it's actually a part hidden underneath all these brake components here. That little wheel, no, it is a front wheel hub at 19%, so that would do it every time. So if we flick back to here, find and fix any running gear problems, found all those, and loud exhaust. We end up taking the exhaust cover and exhaust manifold off on the engine block, so that was those. So alright, well I'm going to go get busy and get these repaired up, and we'll pop them back on in a moment. Okay, so we've now purchased those parts that we need to purchase for the ones that couldn't be repaired up, and just now in the process of getting all those parts back on. Some of them didn't need repairing, so it was already up to our magic number of 46%, and others we needed brand new. So as you can see, that one there is 48%, exceeding our requirement. Brake discs and brake calipers over the top of that, and I'll just check whether we need to put any. There we go, that leaf spring plate and leaf spring plate. Oh my goodness, can't talk today. And that U-bolt in, and then once that U-bolt's in, we're able to get that wheel on, and that should finish everything that we need to do into this particular quarter. So once we've done that, we'll swing around to this other rear quarter here. We'll put the exhaust pipe on there, spring, rear spring, and rear spring cap. We put the fuel pump back in earlier, so we don't have to do him obviously. Rear wheel, tighten those up nice and tight. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, remember? Same thing down to the front here. Now that was the front wheel hub that gave us a hard time, so we actually needed to purchase a brand new one of those, and that was the one that was a little bit difficult to find. So a couple of these ventilators, I purchased brand new ventilators as well. These brake discs and calipers were fine. Now if this was actually a restoration, all these would have been repaired up as much as I could, or if they couldn't be repaired, I would have been purchase brand new parts. But obviously, if it's a repair, if you don't have to spend money, well, don't spend money. And that's why I do like the restorations. It takes a little bit longer, but the money that you get back is certainly a lot more. A lot more rewarding doing a restoration than these repairs. But having said that, these repairs can be challenging sometimes as well. So it's however you want to play the game. There's no right or wrong way to play the game, in my opinion. It's just as long as you enjoy what you're doing. That's the main thing. Now, while I'm getting these parts in, just a reminder, guys, that just to let you know, more than a reminder, that what I'm trying to do is actually get a video out every day, trying to have a bit of a schedule on this channel these days. So I'm looking at getting a video out every day, whether it's World of Warships, whether it's Astroneer, whether it's car mechanic, anything I feel like playing at the time. But looking at giving myself a bit of a schedule so that I'll get a video out to you every single day. Let's see what we got left in inventory. I think I might have missed a few down the rear end here. What do we miss down here? Nothing on this side. Perhaps I left either I've purchased too many, or I just haven't put them in. That'll do it. So as I was saying, looking at getting a video out to you every single day. Hopefully life doesn't get in the way, and that's the only reason that would prevent me from getting a video out to you. But that's the plan, and I'd hopefully that you enjoy all these videos that I'm putting out for you. Don't be afraid to put a comment in the comments section, guys. If you like the videos, great, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, that's also fine. Give it a thumbs down and let me know. Let me know how I can improve. I'm certainly up for constructive criticism. Let's get that exhaust manifold and that throttle in. Tighten those last 4 bolts up on the throttle. What do we got left in inventory? The inventory is actually empty. Hopefully we've actually done them all. Okay, find and fix running repair. So we've got green lights across the board there. I won't run through all those there. Controlling field, yep, got green lights across the board there. Loud exhaust, green lights across the board there. Now the only thing that throws me sometimes is the oil. Now let's do that now. I don't think we actually dropped the oil out. No, as you can see, it's chock-a-block full, so it's not going to catch me out this time. So we'd repaired or replaced those parts up to 46%. That's our money there. The bottom line is the total earned is $5,216. Alright guys, thank you very much for your company. I do appreciate it, and I'll look forward to it in the next one.